Another contest, you say? Don't mind if I do. Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cinnamon Junkie here with my video entry to JAIME'S contest, aka JASAARE. She's running a contest for one of her books. I can't believe she didn't realize anybody would want a copy of her book in a contest. Why wouldn't we? We like you, JAIME. So yes, JAIME has a contest going, and you can win a copy of her book. Dead, undead, and somewhere in between. I saw that, I'm like, I'm all for it. Let's do this. And it's a real simple contest too. You either leave a comment for one entry, or you leave a video response like I'm doing now, and you get 3 entries. And if you can do armpit noises and play the Star Spangled Banner with your armpit, you get 5 entries. No. It's only 3 entries. And I can't do armpit noises anyway, so it doesn't matter. She wants to know what our favorite vampire book or vampire movie is. It's been a while since I've been in a contest of JAIME'S, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do both. It's not that hard. Shouldn't take that long. But my favorite vampire book, and the only reason it's my favorite vampire book is because it's the one that sticks out the most for me. I've read a few vampire books, but this is the one that actually stood out. And it is an Anne Rice book, surprise, surprise, but it's not the typical ones that you might be thinking of. This one is called Vittorio the Vampire. There was just something about it that I liked. It was a really easy read. I don't read as much as I used to. My brain has gotten kind of lazy. I let the TV do the thinking for me. Yeah, kind of sucks. But my brother urged me to read Vittorio the Vampire, and I was like, I don't want to. But once I started reading it, flowed just fine, and I really got into it. Loved it. It had some really cool catchphrases and lines in it that I liked a lot. The guy was just pure wicked, pure evil. There's a scene where I guess the priest was blessing them and forgiving them, and he tells them, there's no need to forgive us because we're just going to go out and sin again. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, for my favorite vampire book, it would be Vittorio the Vampire. Now as far as favorite vampire movie, that's a little more tricky because there are so many cool ones out there. Do I go with like The Originator? The original Nosferatu? Silent film? Do I go with Bela Lugosi's Dracula? Which one do I pick? Which one do I choose? Well, I got it narrowed down to 2. And the first one I'm going to say is just kind of an honorable mention because it is a great movie. I liked it a lot. I liked its originality. It was pre-Lost Boys, but I think it was like what you would call a sleeper flick. Didn't get the publicity it should have until later on in life, and I just grabbed the Blu-ray not too long ago of it for $6. I thought that was a hell of a deal, and it is the movie Near Dark. Kind of a different take on the vampire genre, a little bit of a different take. Actually have a cure for the vampirism, but I love the effects. I like the cast. Just an awesome movie all the way around, and very hip, very cool. Yeah, Near Dark, definitely one to check out. And recently, the movie that's taken #1 in my heart for best vampire movie is this little number right here. Thirst. What exactly about Thirst is it that made it #1 for me? I love the originality. I love the storytelling. I love the scenes, the cinematography, and I like the take on it. I like that it was kind of like through a transfusion rather than an attack that he got these vampire tendencies, and the fact that it was kind of a battle of his morals because he was a priest, but then knew he had to feed on blood, so he had to find a way to do that without killing anyone because that was a violation of his vows. thou shalt not kill, right? He finds a way to do it, and he's maintaining a fairly balanced lifestyle. And secretly falls in love with the wife of one of his old friends, his childhood friends, and she wants him to turn her into a vampire, which he will not do. But eventually, through a twist of fate, he actually does that, and then sees he's created a monster. She's out for some type of revenge on humanity, because she feels she's been treated like shit all her life, and she's out to make everybody pay for it. So she just kills and kills and kills, and he finally gets to a point where it's like, this can't go on any further. There are people who worship him as kind of like a god or a demigod, because he cures people by his touch or by his prayer. And he gets things in order, first of all, by killing their idols, and lets them catch him in a despicable act where they can't worship him anymore. And that's exactly what he was driving for. He didn't want them to worship him anymore. And then he decides that it's time to end all this, and that whole scene is just entertaining, darkly entertaining, and kind of funny, but not. So I actually liked it a lot. Park Chan-wook, I believe, is the name of the director. He's the guy who directed movies like Old Boy. I Saw the Devil? Did he do that one? No, he didn't do that one. I'm sorry. But yes, Park Chan-wook did the Revenge trilogy. But Old Boy was like the best one out of that. And he did a Turn Into Vampire movie and came up with a gem. So definitely check it out. Thirst, my pick for absolute favorite vampire movie, and Vittorio the Vampire, my pick for absolute favorite vampire book. Until I win JAIME'S and read it, I'll probably fall in love with that one. But for now, it's Vittorio the Vampire. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck to everybody who's entering JAIME'S contest. Jamie, thank you for the opportunity of entering this contest. And if you don't know who Jamie is, definitely check her out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Friend her. I'll leave her link below. Definitely a great person to know. So, until next time, guys, or until next contest, I'll talk to you guys later.